Hello, this is Alessandrina with Dexter and Alessandrina. And today I'd like to talk about essentially shifting mindset from the problem mindset into essentially a solution mindset or a resolution mindset or a success mindset. A mindset where you can actually find the solution to your perceived problems. So you may have heard me or you may have read the quote from Einstein saying that we can't find the solution using the same mind that created the problem. And that's very wise, because when we're in the energy of the problem, we're not in the energy of the solution, and therefore we're separate from the solution. And oftentimes we may have that understanding intellectually, and we still approach our perceived problems from that mindset of, oh, this is a problem, I'm experiencing this discomfort, this pain in this situation. And then we resonate with the pain, the discomfort that we feel. We resonate with all the ways in which we project this problem to be not okay, not resolvable. And then we imagine that we're going to find the solution from that space. And oftentimes we may imagine that we are finding solutions, meaning that we may apply control strategies in order not to feel what we feel, the pain and the discomfort that we feel. And we may imagine that that's the solution, when actually there might be a much more conscious and optimal solution that we can access when we're not in the energy of the problem. So when we're not resonating with, this is a problem, it's going to lead to X, Y, Z other problems, and then we continue to project and extrapolate all the negative implications of what we perceive as a problem. So I like to use this example about Elon Musk in an interview that I watched when he was talking to a reporter, and the reporter essentially said to him, okay, well, the fuel car industry has not been able to achieve that speed and to also get the cars to accelerate this fast, and you're claiming that you're going to be able to achieve those speeds and to accelerate this fast, and how are you going to do it? It's not possible, it's not been done. And Elon Musk was very grounded and practical, and instead of focusing on the problem and instead of feeding into the energy of the problem and of the reporter that was kind of essentially creating an obstacle or block, or potentially also denying the reality that Elon Musk was creating through his own process of creativity and research and all of the wonderful things that he's been exploring. So he simply responded that we'll figure it out. So of course there was more to it, to the conversation, and ultimately this is like a wonderful, wonderful shift to make. When you are faced with a perceived problem and you, in your heart, you connect to the solution. You know that this is your intention, that you're wanting to achieve this specific outcome, that you're wanting to have a specific experience, and you have faith that it will happen. You don't know necessarily how it will happen, when it will happen, and the details of it, and you trust in your heart fully, and you embody the energy of the solution, and you practice that. Now you are in the energy of the solution, and you can add to this process, I'll figure it out. And by doing that, by allowing yourself to be in the energy of the solution and to feel what it will feel like, what it will be like, and you can add many more elements to this practice, meaning really allow yourself in your day-to-day life to feel this problem resolved, and how you will essentially feel in your body, how you will move, what you will do, what you will say, how you will think, the emotions you will have, how it will have an impact, a positive influence on your relationships and your relationship dynamics and communications. If you go to that level of depth and precision and comprehensively allow yourself to have this experience right now of what it will be like to be in the energy of the solution, and that you have faith that you will figure out the steps, you will figure out the process, then it will come. Because what you're doing is you're embodying the energy of the solution, you're embodying the energy and the emotions and all of the different ways in which the energy and emotions are going to have an influence on your world, your outer world. You're embodying that, you're modeling that, you're learning that, you're essentially exploring that for yourself, becoming familiar with it, and soon enough you and it becomes one. And of course, the more you do it, the easier it is. Meaning that if you only practice that for a minute a day, then it's unlikely that it's going to shift your whole mindset and the way that you perceive yourself and reality and relationships and that specific situation, for instance. So it's a matter of how much you practice it, how much you embody the new energy. And that can be challenging because, of course, we have fears that are essentially associated with our perceived problems, and that sometimes prevents us from actually letting go of the problem and feeling comfortable and safe moving forward into the energy of the solution. It can feel like, oh, I can't feel what I want to feel until I know that I can control the process, or until I know that for sure it will happen, or until I know that I can change XYZ or this person or whatever it is. So if you let go of that tendency, which is resistance to change, by the way, it's resistance to you experiencing what you truly want. If you let go of that and you let yourself really embody the energy of what you truly want in your heart and soul, then you will see that that experience will become more and more your reality, more and more of the time as you practice it. And then by virtue of being in that energy, then it will happen. So I apologize for all of the wind here. We have a lot of wind in this time of year in Sedona, and it's a wonderful thing to know and to learn how to shift from the problem mindset to really the solution and the creative mindset and the success mindset of, no matter what happens, to have faith in spirit, in your process, in your connection to yourself, to your soul, to your heart, and to cultivate that and to spend more time in that, more energy in that. And that will essentially pay off. And what I mean by that is you will be rewarded through your own experience of yourself, and your life will be more peaceful and more joyful and have more love. And you'll also be rewarded in the sense that the things that you truly want will manifest as a result of that shift. I hope this is helpful. Sending you much love, and looking forward to talking soon again.